Well, I'm going to repeat myself a little bit. Today was really hard to play. I thought yesterday we rebounded, well not rebounded, we were probably still a little bit emotional from the night before, played really loose. Today I sensed that a lot of the older players just wanted to get it over with. I didn't think we played our best volleyball, but we played good enough to win. And you know, based on our expectations going into this tournament and into the season and the way it unraveled for us, it was very hard, I think, for them to come out and just be loose and fancy free, because a lot of them are thinking about their last experience as a CIS player, and it's not the match they wanted to be in. Oh, I mean, there's a lot of things. You could always go what if. I mean, after going 17-1, we lost our libero on our weekend off to a concussion, and you know that sort of set us back a little bit. I think you know the player that played for him did a pretty good job, but he hasn't played for 3 years in a game and had to start in the Canada West final. So it's a little bit of a different thing. But those are setbacks that come with sport, and we had to be able to handle it. We had a chance to swing for a match against Brandon in the first match last weekend, and didn't go our way. And you know, there's all the what ifs of coaching. Hindsight's 2020, I think that's what they say. But you know, those things aside, we came in, we had a good chance to play against Trinity, and we came close, and I'm proud of the fact that we rebounded the way we did. I mean, there's a lot of things that are out of our control, and I think as an athlete and as a coach, you have to be able to accept those things. You know, there's things that you do control, things that you don't control, and I think, you know, the little glitches that happened to us the last couple of weeks, they happen, and we have to be able to deal with those. And I thought we were 95% clear of that, and you know, sometimes that extra 5% is the hardest 5 to get, and I think going into next year, the guys will remember the things that happened, and I'm hoping it'll be a driving force for them.
I think anytime you get a chance to play a program like Alberta, it's a good opportunity for us, but the parameters around that match are very difficult for our athletes. So I thought we did a pretty good job. You know, I thought the first 3 sets were very close. I think it was really unfortunate in the second set. My freshman setter got himself out of rotation, and that kind of cost us. You know, we steal that second set, and we're probably not talking yet, or talking under a very different set of circumstances. So he made a freshman mistake. I kind of got to deal with that. He's played outstanding this weekend, considering everything that's been on him and the responsibilities he's had to carry. So, but overall, I was proud of our guys. I'm proud of the way they handled themselves. You know, in some tough situations, I thought they handled themselves like champions. What is it, 22, 22, 23, whatever it was in the first 3 sets, and then in the 4th set we kind of ran out of steam a little bit. And they switched gears, and we popped our clutch. But you know, for the most part, I thought you look at the age of our program and the experience that we can pull out of this tournament. I think it's a really good learning experience for us to be able to play at that level and to understand. You know, when you've got 3 freshmen on the floor in a national championship against Alberta, they can get a lot out of those minutes. So I'm pretty happy with some of the things we can take out of it. It's what we do with it from this point forward that's a little bit more important. 18, Tyson Alexander, his personal story is just a great one, especially this weekend. So he's only been playing volleyball for less than 2 years. So for him to be able to compete at this level, and not just compete, but I think he really showed some moxie this weekend. That was very good. I thought our 2 freshman outside hitters were pretty good, Jory Mantha and Brendan Dennis, at points. But as a freshman, you know, there's not many other teams here that've got that kind of youth on the floor. So they get overwhelmed, I guess, quicker than most. So yeah, that's a little bit of an issue, but they only get older. And so I was very pleased about that. And as I said before, our freshman setter, Austin Campion-Smith, was just really, really sound this weekend with all of the other parameters around the matches and the responsibilities that he had to handle. Those guys in particular were really good.